Kumbaya, my Lord, Kumbaya, Kumbaya, my Lord, Kumbaya, Kumbaya, my Lord, Kumbaya, oh Lord, Kumbaya. So, the power of Kumbaya. Should we all be sitting around holding hands and singing Kumbaya? I think why not? Let's give it a try. We've tried most other things. Politics doesn't seem to be working that well, does it? And I remember singing Kumbaya at school, and there was always some kind of power to it. I always felt that in assemblies at primary school. I always loved doing Kumbaya with all the little actions and someone's crying, and I don't know, it did seem to have some kind of unity to it. And I never really knew what it meant, but I looked it up, and apparently, yeah, the word kind of means like harmony, unity, togetherness. And it originates from, they think, the Deep South and like the kind of slave trade, again, the African American slaves. And I think I've talked about this before, and how, you know, the music is what got them really through that really difficult time, and the music became so important, and these kind of songs that were passed down. And because it helped them to keep their spirits alive, their souls alive, and feel this kind of togetherness which got them through it. So I think we could all do with some of that in the world today. Charles Bukowski said that slavery was never really abolished, it was just extended to all colours. And I think there's probably some truth in that, actually, because I think a lot of people do feel like, you know, work slaves in the modern world. And we're even encouraged to be work slaves, really. It's kind of, you know, our culture is almost pushing that, I think. And I think we do need to really move away from that. And maybe one of the things is to just sit around the campfire singing Kumbaya. I think that would be nice for everyone. Why not? Why not give it a try, you know? Ultimately, we need more togetherness in the world. And I know politicians have often used the word, like Obama apparently said, you know, the problem in Israel and Palestine won't be solved by everyone sitting around singing Kumbaya. And you think, well, you're not really doing too well solving it in other ways, are you? So, you know, maybe some of that might be a good idea. Yeah, because I think when you're all chanting together, or singing or chanting is very similar, and it's about the vibration, and you're giving off this kind of vibration in unity. And I think there's definitely something in that, you know. Nikola Tesla said that if you want to understand the universe, think in terms of energy and vibration. And when we're singing and chanting, that gives off a lot of energy and a lot of vibration. And if that is all in harmony with each other, I think there is a lot of power there. And that definitely is very healing, and it's a lot of positive energy. And they've done studies with this, with like just people meditating, and when hundreds of people are meditating, I think it was in New York or something, and they were all meditating in this kind of hall, and around them there's normally a lot of crime and things, and they monitored, I think they did it for a few days, and they monitored the crime rates, and the crime rates actually did fall during that time, which again shows that there is maybe something in the air, in the energy, and if you're giving out this kind of peaceful harmony, kind of harmonious energy, then that does actually have a knock-on effect. It does spread, it does have a domino effect, and therefore perhaps that is in fact the answer. And I think I would strongly suspect anyway that if a similar thing was done with something like Kumbaya, it may even be more powerful. Because I think even though meditation is good and it is obviously giving off this peaceful energy, I think if you're chanting or singing, it's even more powerful. And I've experienced that a little bit as well, apart from in school and church and places. I experienced it doing a Kundalini yoga. Kundalini yoga has a lot of chanting, and there was one time I was in this class and he did this chant near the end, and it was just getting so intense. It was just like you could feel it, you could really feel it building. And we did it for a long time, longer than we'd ever done before. It was like maybe 11 minutes or something. We seem to do a lot of things for 11 minutes. That seemed to be a powerful number in Kundalini. And it was just amazing, and I was just getting so into it. And then I remember this girl laughing, like she just burst out laughing. And I was really annoyed at the time because I felt like we were really kind of, building this powerful, intense energy. And she ruined it. But at the end, the teacher did say that it's quite common that people will, like when little kids kind of laugh, because they don't know what to do with that emotion, they laugh. And he said it's quite common because, it was obviously becoming very, very intense. And some people just can't handle that level of intensity. And I guess she was just a bit of a young soul. So there you go. But yeah, there's power in chanting and singing. And it brings unity. So, everybody, Kumbaya. Namaste. Have a nice day.